Hey guys, man. Well, I can honestly say that today I'm definitely more prepared than I was the last couple days. I haven't really been focusing on my numbers as far as my nutrition goes. Hardly went to the gym, to be honest with you, and it showed in my weigh-ins, you know. Back-to-back days at 344. But you know what? It could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing, but for me it's about what are you doing right now? Are you gonna let those moments hold you back, or are you gonna try to move forward and learn from it, you know? And eventually he's gonna be in one of my videos, but my trainer and me, we had a great workout. It was fast, it was quick. You kind of get tired, even if the weights weren't really that high. The fact that the tempo, it made everything feel like it was a pretty good workout. Knocked out my workout, knocked out my cardio, which felt good. Felt good to be doing what I needed to be doing. But more importantly, I got my nutrition back on track. I got my macros set up properly. I even got a decent amount of potassium. Not so much in fiber though. I think I'm about halfway to my fiber, a little more than halfway to my fiber. I gotta figure that out. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I gotta figure it out. Me and him had a really good conversation about why. And this is something everybody's gonna face. Every single person out there that is trying to figure out a good and easy way or an effective way to lose weight, you're gonna have moments, you're gonna have setbacks, and the question you need to ask yourself is why? Because if you don't ask yourself why, if you don't figure out what is causing these setbacks, you're gonna keep having them. Those exact same reasons are gonna keep popping up. Other reasons may happen. You may have a setback because you're depressed, a setback because you have an injury, a setback because you just said fuck it, you feel lazy. For me, my setback, at least what I think it might have been, I could only, you know, self-analyze myself so much and assume that this was an answer, was momentum. I have a certain rhythm to my day. I wake up at around 4:20 in the morning. I get up. I message the people that are in my group chat to see who's going to the gym, just making sure everybody else is awake. If nobody messages me, I usually go back to sleep. But I wake up, and if someone replies, then I start getting ready. I go to the gym, usually there around 5 o'clock in the morning, put in about an hour to an hour and a half workout. During that workout, I am entering in my workout log and I am planning my day. That's my rhythm. That's my setup. That's how I start the day. And to quote my leader, to quote my coach, it's like saying, yo, that's starting the day with a win. To me, that was my tempo. That was my rhythm. We had been working out every single day, maybe one day off or something like that every once in a while, but it wasn't enough to cause issues. Things started happening. People's schedules started to break down a little bit. Availability started to change. People started saying, well, let's go at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, or we need to get some rest days in. We need 2 rest days a week. And there was a bit of some confusion over what rest days were going to be rest days and what days were not going to be rest days. Long story short, I ended up having back-to-back rest days. It was Saturday, Sunday, Monday rest days. And I can't have a rest day. I can't have an excuse not to get up. I can't have an excuse not to wake up ready to attack the day. My tempo, my rhythm needs me to be doing the same thing so that it becomes habitual. Now, interestingly enough, my coach, Don, he agreed with me. He's like, you know, that's what works for you, that's what works for you. But you have to make sure that your focus needs to be on nutrition. If your focus was on training, that would be okay. But we need to make sure you understand your focus is on nutrition. So guys, if you're going to the gym and you're making sure your stuff is on point, understand the battle always begins and ends in the kitchen. And I understand now better than I did earlier that while I had I was partially on the right path, I was still looking at the problem from the wrong angle. I still believe I need to wake up at 4:20 every morning and go to the gym. And while I'm at the gym, get my day planned out for nutrition, because I feel like it's all part of the same thing. I just see it as one big thing. And for right now, I need to do that. I need to get into the habit. I need to wake up early. I need to see myself as no days off, no breaks, no rest, no stopping. Because if I stop, it's almost like, you know, you're a big guy and you're in a place where they're offering pizza and you're like, well, I'll just have one slice. Ain't too many big people out there that can just have one slice. So, same thing with days off. I'll just have, today's my rest day. I won't go to the gym. Turns into 2 or 3 days. For me, it turned into almost a week. So, I got a good conversation with him, figuring this out. I realized, in my mind, this is what I believe the issue is, that I had some great momentum going and things started to fall apart when I stopped going to the gym as every day. The moment I had back-to-back rest days, it was like a part of me just shut off. Now, he was quick to point out, hey, you know what? That's fine. But why do I have to remind you every day to post your end of day? Why do I have to remind you every day to give me a recap? You should be just as ardent on your nutrition as you are with your training. And honestly, I agree. I have to be. And to be honest, I think I've spent about $100 at a produce store right next to my house buying vegetables and stuff like that. And honestly, I think it's working out. I'll try to have him in my next video so we can just have a conversational breakdown, just what he sees, what I see. And that's pretty much it. I'm a little hesitant to say I'm back on track. I need momentum. Today's day 1. And anybody that's big, struggles with their weight, knows that the war is never ending. But you can win a battle, and you can keep winning battles. So for me, that's how I see it. Every day is a battle in the ongoing war. I just gotta keep winning every day, one day at a time. Plan it out.